Hey guys, SuperCoach Guide here, and today we are doing my final team reveal. Massive build up to this video. Um, I think I've got it sorted. I think I've got the plan. I've got the team. Now it's just time for the players to execute, really. So, firstly, remember to subscribe. 1,000 subscribers by round one. We got like less than 5 days to do it, and we are 86 subscribers away or something. So if we can get those numbers up, that would be amazing. So thank you to everyone who subscribed. I appreciate it a lot. Um, and yeah, let's get right into it. So at F1, sorry, D1, at D1, the player we are going with is Nicholas Dacos. This guy is an absolute lock. I can't um, I can't stress this enough. He got averaged 116 last year. I'm expecting 120 plus, 125s. I reckon he's an absolute lock to go 120 and above. So absolute lock for me. He'll be D1. He'll have the most points at the end of the year. Next, we've got Tom Stewart. So I've been fiddling around with my team today and trying to find the perfect structure. And I nearly went Houston, but then I backed out. Just like have more faith in Stewart to do well compared to Houston. So yeah, Stewart, yeah, he's locked and loaded now in my side. I'm not going to tinker with him anymore. Next at D3, we've got Harry Sheasel. So Harry Sheasel will play that half back role, maybe pinch hit in the midfield as well. So that's a perfect role for mine, and he just looks better than he did last year, and he played very well last year. So can't wait for him to be in my side and for him to play. Next, we've got Hayden Young. So Hayden Young's obviously got the midfield role. It's beautiful. We love it. Straight in my side based off his back end of last year, full preseason, all of this. Next, we've got Zach Williams. So Zach Williams is 216K. He did enough at round 0 for me to pick him, I think. So he scored a 74 from memory, and he struggled to play out the game, but he's absolutely fine. He's going to be scoring more than that, I think. So yeah, lock him in. And then we got Josh Gibcus. So he scored a 72 in the Pracky game. Yeah, he's locked and loaded now. Was very iffy about the defensive primos, but now I actually think they're pretty good, some of them. So next we got Zach Reed. So he's playing key back for the Bombers. He's like 200 million centimeters tall. So get him in. And who else do we have? How far down is this bloke? Oh, Blake Howes. Yeah, he's a lock. Only 4% owned, but that will rise as the days go by. Blake Howes is a lock, and over Caulfield definitely, I think. So, yeah, played a stellar game. Just who did he play on again? He played on, I don't know, was it Hayward or McDonald? I can't remember. I think it was, no, he played on Hayward, and he played a pretty good game on him. So lots of intercept possessions, which is always nice. Into the mids. Alrighty. Into the midfield. I've struggled with this recently, especially after this week's games. Struggled a bit to find the right mix, but I think I might have it. So, your Bont. Bont is a lock. I don't care what people say. He is an absolute lock. Next, we've got Zach Butters, who is only 18% owned, which I think is ridiculous. He is locked and loaded in my side. Had the ankle issue, but he's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. At M3, we've got Took Miller at 545. I tried to get Green in this position, but it means I'd have to put Stewart to Houston. And I don't really want to do that. I'll show you the other version of the team that I've made after this. But yeah, this is what the team's going to be. Took played amazing yesterday, so lock him in. And Steele. People are probably wondering why I'm not going with it, Rowell over Took. And my reasoning is simply like Rowell just played the best game of his career and only scored 130. So yeah, he's 2% owned. He could be a good pod for you, but I think Took is probably better value, in my opinion. And he's also cheaper, so it helps. And Jack Steele, he didn't even try in his pracky game, and he still got a 110 on a game where there wasn't many stoppages, so was just handling the whole time, trying to get other players into the game. So normally his kick to handball ratio will be a lot higher than it was. I think it was something like 2 kicks, 20 handballs. I can't remember, but it was something ridiculous. But yeah, I'm definitely picking Steele. And then we've got Nick Martin. So we know Nick Martin. We know what the role is. Playing halfback. We've all heard about it. I'm actually interested to see what his ownership is. 22%. That's probably a bit higher than I expected, but it should be even higher, if you know what I mean. It's just been talked about on the people that don't look at the YouTube or only watch a small amount of YouTubers probably wouldn't have Nick Martin. But people in the Discord server are just all over him. I think he's the highest owned mid in the Discord. So next we've got McKercher, Sanders, and Huswaite. So they're all locked into my side. Don't want to change them. McKercher, Sanders, Huswaite. They're all Sanders looks to be the best of the 3. Huswaite probably 2. McKercher's giving me a bit of the ick. I don't know. I don't know with him. So, but anyway, I'm still going to pick him because I can't anti-pot that at 60% owned. That's ridiculous. Next we got Roberts, who's 156k, and he is now 21% owned. He is locked in my side. I'm not moving him. I think I've had him for 3 weeks now, 2 weeks. Yeah, he's locked. I even had him I think he was in my first team from memory, maybe. But yeah. Next we've just got Sharp and Clark. So Clark plays. Sharp, I'm not too sure about. So that's one of the positions that could change depending on team sheets. But we'll assess that later on. I think for now that looks good. Onto the rucks. So I'm just gonna not even make you wait. It's these 3. It's Gawn, Grundy, Naismith. Grundy dominated Gawn in the second half. It was amazing. And it was also good because Gawn's ownership's going to go down because of it. And I'm going to love that because Gawn is, in my opinion, an absolute lock. He just had one poor half and everyone's jumped off him. So they're going to be the ones not winning this year, the people that fade Gawn. Tell you that much. Next, we've got, and then Naismith, he scored like a 93 in the Pracky game, so lock him in. All right, forwards. We've got at F1, Sammy Flanders. And this is good because not as many people are going to pick him now as they did, I think it was like 45% owned. I don't know if he gets back up to that. But he's absolutely locked now, and he's only 23% owned, which is perfect. Had the midfield role and absolutely killed it in there. Next, we've got Zach Fisher, who's also a lower percentage than you'd think. So Zach Fisher, in my opinion, is one of the biggest locks in the game. And he's only 30% owned. So, but yeah, I love this pick. Obviously got the halfback role, which is amazing. Lots of points to go around there. But yeah. Next we've got James Jordan. So he scored the 81 in round 0. The 81, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then I think he had like 190 to 100 score or something in the Pracky game as well. So he's definitely in my side. He's going to make us a bit of coin, hopefully. Next, we've got Harley Reid. So I think you just have to pick Harley Reid. He's gonna go well. Looked good in the last Pracky game. So looked bad in the first one, and then looked good in the second. So that's all right. And then we've got Sexton and Wilson. Then I'll put the last ones in too. I think, yeah, so I've got, if we can find him, Dempsey and Cadman. So I've got Dempsey and Cadman there. Dempsey will change if I end up liking another Primo over Took. But I can't. That's the only way I can see him changing because I'll need to try and find a way to get to that Primo. And one of the sacrifices will be Dempsey. And it will probably also be maybe might be Stewart down to someone. I don't know, but I think that team is pretty good. 28k in the bank. But yeah, I'm really liking this team. You can see if we go like Miller to a Rowell, it's like 2k in the bank, but I like the Took pick more. So obviously Sexton's playing halfback. Wilson's playing that wing half forward role and he played it exceptionally in the Pracky game. Dempsey, where was he playing again? I can't remember now, but he looked really good. Cadman, 127k, key forward, kicked 2 last night, I believe. Scored a 55. That's all right for me. He's going to be playing the 2 worst teams in the AFL the next 2 weeks, I think. So, anyway, hope you all had a good one. We're just going to click save on that one. That is my final team reveal. If I update it at all, I'll do little videos on it. Like I'll do it at the end of my videos, show you what's going on, if I've changed it or whatnot. But that is the final reveal. Let's get this video to 20 likes and yeah, 1,000 subscribers before round 1. 5 days to get 86 subscribers. That'd be insane. That'd be absolutely insane. So thank you all for the support and yeah, cheers.